Hello everyone, how are you?
Welcome to episode 42.
Yeah,
Wednesday,
you
right?
could see.
May 6, 2020.
Yeah, my blonde hair's still there. I didn't get a haircut. It was just a camera trick yesterday. I had lots of emails, lots of fans. What happened to your blonde curls? They're still there.
They're still there. All right, so let's check in on the moon meter. You know what? I have a word that came to mind right away.
What was that word?
Jovial.
Whoa. Do you know
It's-
Joe Beal? Joe Beal sold my parents their first house. All right, now what makes you so
upbeat.
jovial today?
I don't know. That's just kind of how I'm feeling right now. So we'll see how the day progresses. I feel like I got a lot of energy from last night, from the atmosphere. You know,
Yesterday,
full moon?
people were in good spirits yesterday. I had
Yeah.
a school meeting. Everybody seemed quite jovial. If I had to pick a word, I guess I would say jovial.
Oh,
Tickle, 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 tickle.
Jovial.
Oh.
Okay, so it's no diet day.
Well, you know, I like that. You shouldn't diet
The
because...
lifestyle. That's what I was gonna say.
Right, and you are going to have a much easier way, a much more mentally strong way of doing things if you eat and know that if you can eat it, you can also work out and put it to use. That's why your body chemistry is so important. And just don't get addicted to sugar and you should be fine. The only time you're really going to eat when you shouldn't be eating is when you have a sugar addiction. And that might as well put me right into my sponsorship.
Go ahead, your sponsor. We're hoping for sponsorship, right?
Well, I mean, when they
For
see
him.
these workout videos, I think no, that was cocky, and I shouldn't have done that. Grape nuts, these are so good, and there's
can't
no
have them.
sugar. It's just like Wheaties, but so much better. Because I would never like Wheaties, but the texture of these is like
So,
candy.
unfortunately,
you can
I
put
can't
honey
support
in,
this.
peanut butter, cream cheese, but you only can't support it because
I'm
it's
gluten. And I have a wheat
But most
allergy.
people are not, so you know you're never going to be
They
a
don't
champion.
know they are.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
anyway, I love these. The texture makes it taste like rock
Granola?
candy. What, you know, those fizzy pop rocks? That's what these are like, but they're wheat. And you could easily put honey or peanut butter or cream cheese. And I have them not with
anyway.
milk, but what do I have them with?
Okay, half and
Medio y medio,
It's,
half and half.
golf day today.
Yeah,
It's also beverage day.
beverage, okay.
Beverage day. So
My original
yeah,
sponsor, Wawa.
Yeah. So
Rarely
my
do you just see me with
Ticino.
water in here.
Yeah. See that? Because he knows that the caffeine's no
Helen
bueno.
Keller's first word
In
was
the
Wawa.
manana.
When
Okay.
she felt it out of the faucet. And she said, Wawa. It was a breakthrough in education.
Okay. Anyway, no homework day. So that's kind of funny. School nurse day.
All right.
So shout out, and it's
She has
also
an easy job.
nurses.
School nurse has an easy job in these times, unless they're doing telemedicine. I don't know.
Nurses Week. So to all our medical professional friends,
Enfermitas.
Nurses Week. Let's talk about the 30-day song challenge again in repeat. It's day 6.
All right, what's today's topic?
Songs that make you want to dance. Okay. So
Okay.
mine is my boogie shoes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Girl.
MIA, take it to the house. That's the way. Take it to the house. Take it to the
Yeah.
house.
Take it to the
This
house.
song
Just
goes
the
out
sample.
all across the world.
Yeah,
All right.
there you
Well,
go.
I like.
Sure.
Well, you know this mashup. I love these mashups. They were a big deal a couple of years ago. But the Christina Aguilera with James Brown, and it was her song "Just Dance," but it was to his.
Or was that Lady Gaga? Just Dance?
Who did I say?
Christina Aguilera.
Oh, my bad.
My bad.
I said the pretty one instead of the talented one. That was
Oh, boy.
sexist and it was offensive. It was also funny, so mainly funny. But anyway, it was James Brown's "Watch Me." What's that song called? Do 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 do.
I can see from.
You had a little bit too much, but it was to a James Brown beat.
Yep.
It wasn't what you were just doing. It was the "Watch Me."
But I have a version that's funny because maybe you're confusing them because I have a Christina Aguilera What is it?
Ask your doctor about Aguilera.
Let's start. Let's see.
This is the worst musical episode ever.
That's all right.
We need some salvation here.
I'm getting distracted because of all the.
But also, what's the Leo Sayer song?
I feel like dancing.
You make me feel like dancing.
I'm gonna dance the night away.
You make me feel like
She got soul, she got class, she got style with a bad.
dancing.
That's the Christina Aguilera song I'm thinking of.
All right.
Make me feel like dancing.
You want me to say my next thing?
Yeah.
This is funny. In Mexico, there is a coronavirus curfew imposed by the president of Mexico, you ask? No, not by the president, but by none other than El Chapo has imposed a coronavirus curfew on the people, just to show you how much power he has in Mexico. And a lot of the people support him and like him. It reminds me, when I was a kid growing up in Queens, John Gotti. We knew he was bad, but to our families, he was all right, you know?
All right, well, we're going to
We
read
had
a
the
little
Thanksgiving
bit
turkey,
of,
thanks to John Gotti.
Charlotte's Web again. Okay, we're going to take it where the Fern's inside here with talking to her mom. The next day was Saturday. Fern stood at the kitchen sink drying the breakfast dishes. As her mother washed them, Mrs. Arabelle worked silently. She hoped Fern would go out and play with the other children instead of heading for Zuckerman's barn to sit and watch the animals. Charlotte is the best storyteller I've ever heard, said Fern, poking her dish towel into a cereal bowl. Fern, said her mother sternly, you must not invent things. You know spiders don't tell stories. Spiders can't talk. Charlotte can, replied Fern. She doesn't talk very loud, but she talks. What kind of story did she tell? Asked Mrs. Arabelle. Well, began Fern, she told us about a cousin of hers who caught a fish in her web. Don't you think that's fascinating? Fern, dear, how would a fish get in a spider's web? Said Mrs. Arabelle. You know it couldn't happen. You're making this up.
Picture yourself on a boat in a river.
It happened all right.
Oh, Jesus, what are we reading the whole book today? Okay, go on.
Replied Fern. Charlotte never fibs.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Well, and what are our last words to the people? Well, I would like to say that hopefully, you saw a long time ago that without the use of a gym, you had to do something positive.
Or a barber.
And change things up. So I started using the ab wheel, and even when I get back to the gym, I'll probably continue to do that as my ab workout because I forgot just how good it is. Those ab rollouts are really great. And I got the doorway thing to do pull-ups. And guess what? In the gym, I was doing maybe 180, 170 for my pull-ups. Now I'm doing my body weight, and I weigh 260 pounds. So guess what? That's a heavier workout.
What are you talking about?
You make me feel like dancing.
Anyway, I might make some fun dessert tonight. Of course, gluten-free and no sugar added.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day.
Bring me some figgy pudding.
Bye-bye.